I see they go me, I tell you. But he say you wanna chill with the big boys. Now big boys show you. Now you they cry, you they make noise. Hey. I see the bamba, you don't go carry bella. Now big boy don't run while I come papa. Julie they form big girl. Julie they run them well. Julie they use his body to get what she want. Julie they step well. Now Julie go for the money. Julie rush go more picking. Julie picking no get papa. While I come papa. Now Julie go for the money. Julie rush go more picking. Julie picking no get papa. Aba. Hey, Julie. Julie. Julie don't go mess up. Yeah, oh yeah. Julie. Hey, Julie. Julie. Julie tends to drop out. Yeah, oh yeah. Julie. Hey, I like a papa drawing. Hey, I like a papa drawing. I like a papa drawing. Julie do I don't die. I like a papa drawing. Now Julie don't turn more one, no. Julie no fit in his school. Julie drink water drop cap, oh. Julie don't enter on chance. Julie life don't turn this. Julie don't waste 2 fees. Julie life don't mess up, oh. Julie no fit take time. Hey, Julie. Julie. Julie don't go mess up. Yeah, oh yeah. Julie. Hey, Julie. Julie. Julie tends to drop out, yeah, oh yeah, Julie. I like a papa drawing, yeah. I like a papa drawing. I like a papa drawing. Julie do I don't die. I like a papa drawing, yeah. Julie. Julie don't go mess up, yeah, oh yeah, Julie. Julie tends to drop out. Yeah, oh yeah, Julie.
Wala kofa ba shon hwe chun hwe bibia womyo medasipa momo bibia kwa baba live on New Day TV momo bibia aju bibia wo bia shom live bibia medawase menko bibia ebotu masana ko Facebook na ko search New Day Television in wana share the link and then mam come fine. Audio Thursday 7 p.m. Penocha the Majimegwa the entertainment in some more kodo in some more and Jenum put ever babatsna ya can want some na ya batsna ya kana ya shema mayedi ye ne ye boti ye no ya ba discuss my BBI ya come fine 18 day new program ni asha ne come fine in one of our bets in a gum they say me done when they did show okay I see now so menko baby at na ho mommy dame sponsors I say that can say Petroleum Industrial Company in one woman Vena water bigo drink in tea say fiaha an echo chrome baby echo beer in your bigo Vena air to be Wobariko school or called whilst we juma pe bigo drink na yede nanom kamama na memfa aseda kese so madan V Beauty Parlor onuna obo mitiri kama fine inti say hwehwe na itiri kwana owo opposite Kings Furniture but my friend was 024-529-6552 dan V Beauty Parlor inti anytime be able to ma kono ho na we siesie kama fine most mamidi kan ken odo o menko bebia enwa relax ye twa ye ho abasisia say ye ba pe mo ho bia ye de botie do ye damo nti menko bebia
Chuck, you call me ice some man, I did not dance. They name me when I progress. I go thank you now, no be later. No, hasta la familia. Obini man, and Obiara need you. Now Syria they want corner them. I shall was a son, I pass the winnie. Don't be greedy, my brother. And a life here 2 shots for party Saturday. You are there. Obedient man, I can't cool it. Obiara need you. Now Syria they want corner them. I shall was a son, I pass the winnie as a star. Don't be selfish, brother. And a life here 2 shots for party Saturday. Yeah. Then we say we go fall more down. Obedient man can send you now so crown. Then we say we go fall over down. Obedient man can send you now so crown. One man of them. I don't know what man time for a name. Yami a seven metal not tilapia. I'm a mokapu I me budo champagne. I don't know what I'm for an name. Yami a seven metal not tilapia. I'm a mokapu I me budo belle. I'm a papu. Unyamias. Ever the fanson on a corner. Unyamias. Now most to Jama Wate. Unyamias. Ever the fanson on a corner. Now most to Jama Wate. I'm a life, I am a brand new. I don't want Saturday drooning in edge in the moon. Tinama wale wonder. My one plot against me be all and I send it straight back to the sender. Onyamias, enemies go shade. We are plotting no fail. But my nyamia canara go day. One time on the enemies go shade. We are plotting no fail. But my nyamia canara go day. Me say madam for me time for no.
Okay, Miss Hansen will be Baba live on New Day TV. Are you something you na? Yeah, then you could say, yeah, be men sember, my men done. And one end the wabbits in the goma, ye betting como at that. Me woman manager, woman. Also, queen woman, me manager, I hope, but still, and no one, I may. So, Mr. Ransford, not a say, manager one. Manager,
Kwanuwaa.
yes, manager. Magic, very better.
Saboko there.
Nyabiado. Manager, how are you?
I'm fine.
Okay, manager. All right, now we see what my brother will mention. Isaac in Katia, right?
Yes,
Urban theater arta. Or Kwanuwaa ma theater no. Or Tumpone, especially in the Western region. What's up?
Cool.
And say baby I come up fine.
Yeah.
Okay. Intende one amenu ombetsina egom na yedin komo yan koman wala sha ya bo theater art na wala hwe baby an komo no bafa na ye manager betina egomi. Manager 1. Oh, manager smile. Okay, so now your manager
Bishop Baba report one.
Oh, very good. Oh, that's fine. A bishop na lo better. I shall pop support him.
You.
There are your manager 1. Okay, or a flight him tapping over.
Okay.
Over land probably with jihadis is a me producer no say. 80 years December most my end the don young quote today in history. Say ye but pay more will be the what you don't need among.
New Day TV Ashefo ene A Global Adofo ene nso Yamama Kwaba emfa embra today in history emu na ene today in history onipa ye ka ne ho asem onipa waboa ama Ghana enyomto etimi agina ne nan so na aboa ama Ghana enyomto nso etimi atumpon na akona nimpa ene onipa ye kai no no oyenipa bia ye ba na high life enyomu e wo man Ghana mu a odimu atinti man papa no aboa enso ma high life music etimi agina nan so nunti yeto ne din se Mr Music Man ene onipa ye ka ne ho asem ne din e de Samuel Ofori Amponsa adodo nanim no e wo anyum tu mu se Ofori Amponsa wawo no March bosom ne de etoso mienu afi apem ahankono adioson enan mechira 2nd March 1974 na opapa e de Johnson Koju Ofori na o maame enso e de Georgina Nkansa wawo no e wa Asante Mantemu kro ani din e de agogo eho na wo hye na desua ase e di free ansana wo to ani sukuu so mechira senior high school e wo Konongo Odumase senior high eho na wo hye ase ese wo ye enyom sanse na ye ba entertainment a abranche Ofori Amponsa edimu entintiman pa e wo Konongo Odumase senior high school na wo hye e ade se 1999 ɛna wɔne Daddy Lumba etimi ebu mu a wɔn ɛyɛ ɛnyom ana yato ne din sɛ ɔho kyerɛ ne nyinaa no ɛboa yɛ ɛma ofura mponsa etimi egyina ne nan so afe mpem mienu ɛde kɔ mpem mienu ɛne baako mekyerɛ 2000 ɛde kɔ 2001 ɛna ofura mponsa ɛbɛgyina ne nan so ɛwɔ ɛnyontuo mu a wɔboa yɛ ɛma nneɛma etimi ɛkɔ yie ana ɛno no wato ne din ɛnyom a ɔde bae na wato ne din sɛ asɛw ne nyinaa no ɛboa yɛ papaapa ɛma nneɛma etimi kɔ yie ɛde ma ɔpanyin no ɛwɔ ɛnyontuo ohwɛ a 2002 ɛde kɔsi 2004 ɛno nso otimi gyina ne nan so ɛwɔ Ghana nyomtuo mu boa yɛ ɛma nneɛma kɔ yie wɔde asɛw mepraw rakia ne nyinaa no ɛbaeɛ ɛboa ma nneɛma etimi ɛkɔ anim papapapaapa na ohwɛ a yɛadeɛ sɛ ofura mponsa etimi agya ne nan so ɛwɔ anyomtuo mu aboa ma nneɛma etimi akɔ yie ɛnyoma ahodoɔ bi a ofura mponsa etimi ɛde aba enyi asɛw wɔde ba in 2001 mepraw wɔde ba in 2002 rakia in 2004 ɛna afei so the return of Kofi B a ɛno no wɔne Kofi B ɛna ɛbɔ mu ɛyɛ ɛnyom in 2007 Otolege 2005 Ojo 2007 Emmanuela 2007 Paul Amantem 2008 Ayefo Tefre 2010 Kala ɛno nso wɔde ba in 2010 ɛna afei the gospel according to Ofori ɛno wɔde ba in 2014 Songs of Solomon wɔde ba 2015 ɛna $1 million wɔde ba in 2020 nti adeɛ sɛ ofura mponsa gyina ne nan so aboa ama ɛnyomtoɔ no ɛtimi akɔ anim yie papaapa na nneɛma nso ɛtimi ayɛ kama yɛka awards deɛ a afe mpem mmienu ɛne aduonu afe mpem mmienu ɛne enum mekyerɛ 2005 afe mpem mmienu ɛne enum 2005 ɛna ofura mponsa ɛtimi gyina ne nan so ɛboa yɛ ɛma nneɛma timi kɔ yie nam so wɔtimi ɛgye artist of the year VGMA na afei nso ɔsan so ɛgye awards maako ɛnson saa da na ɛde ɛka ho nti wɔgyina ne nan so aboa ama nneɛma timi akɔ yie ɛwɔ Ghana anim tom gye sɛ fata sɛ ɛnɛ yɛ kan no ɛwɔ E Global ɛso
on na yɛn ni si wɔ na yɛka na abakɔsɛm yɛnim dɛ 18 ne nwum bebree but nyɛma bi ɔfa no ho ɛntempo danti in the New Day TV ordering today in history yɛka dɛ mpanyinfo wa yɛ dwumadin wɔ industry no yɛne wɔn si wɔ na yɛaka wɔn abakɔsɛm ni bo ha sometimes yɛn kani nya Christian wa ha Christian baby ɛwɔ bia michio ɔno na ɔba na abakɔsɛm otum ne yɛn kɔ ekyirikyi panti baby ɛwɔ bia memo hello. Okay, so manager in the manager teacher aha miti me na me yo chiame I'm na me yo chiame ti name me fe na me manager so this evening you are manager ye bo be na my sister no ti manager in the obi and dey ni si wo ye bona abajo abasam ni botum aka.
Okay, Kwanuwaa ma yenchi a won a worhwe New Day TV edojei through E Global. Oshe Mr. All for Real. Eye ofori mponsa sa ene mranga ya de freno. Eba music industry and especially the genre high lifer. He's one of the people that have contributed so much to high life ewo omemoha.
Okay.
Na obe hu say bra worika na bakosam kakra no na wobobo nnwom ni ade so no hu se nnwom bia wobo so bia no hit upon hit.
Okay.
Wonga at the time wonim senia Cinderella ebeje din Emmanuela and also or the buy at a point na I said ya nnwom ni nyina no ekoye emea because Osanso de Rakia Kacho Mami say wa na me do Rakia and also or the buy and sana Otolege and so a buy ti o share ennwom ni ade a o release ni nyina na hit upon hit and back to back eti ofuremponsa yo bia me betumi aka say wa ye ade wa contributed so much into the music industry and na high life so wetumi aye at the time ono ba ye oni Kofi intimo time ni ade ono ba so no hu say just around that time no one era no he distinguished himself.
Okay.
Or ma high life no ebe yede. Ama obi biara o me ehun say you. Enuma na for yamponsa come say ofede oso kwakodi sofo. It is one I follow industry Rebecca won say yeah but say oso okodi sofo ni ade afede sofo di ni ma no na osambai na osababo.
I shall return.
Osababo no na there's some issues about app kakra but honestly speaking, Oka Ghana nyomto any high life music awo omemo ha. Say so we tetefoni femo to say CK man wonder why tetefokra the Papa Young sings and all that you know. Yeah, you won't feel honoma. For yampon samo one of the people. Okay, say I'm actually the day ni kojanchu munyina wananim. But you one generation there. He really contributed well to the music industry.
All right, that's great. In so remember, I can some fucker can call yeah.
To my managers.
Manager.
Okay.
Yes.
To my okay no. If we happen to start the urban engine no. Hit upon hit not or produce. Until I started the meeting in June Musa.
Oh, okay.
But even right now they say tear on the engine no until person like that, no, it is good there. Yeah,
because sure. Ain't ya canaba custom ye bonaba dono. Minim de till ninum ni biacho, and the uncle could say ninum ni be say ba, and como will be ye busy as a.
Satura Chroma, hey, Satura Chroma, hey, my friend walk my rough way, so I don't my friend walk my so I don't Hana, only boy be she's Hana.
Okay, Miss Hanson will obivia aquaba. Mijiti there baby will be posho able to my full phone in wako Facebook, search New Day Television, na share link no, na send Emma one quarter one share. Into yen start to war takradi hade. Last year in the Western Music Awards or Bado come of fine me in energy. But this year now Komoro recorded Uncle Fubi Breaker and a Western Music Awards on Bado and Uncle Phone supports when your sponsors venue na Diane and Sembebre in Tombado. Nancy ya social media you hunya maso record ho. Inti enya PRO na nakwesi kumsin wo line de pede ne ne twetwen komo na yete fina na no de. Me ye hu no ye no kwar anade. Facebook na ye huma order the hokeke. Inti na Kwesi Kumsin Pocha wa line da good evening.
Good evening, Kwena. Pocha tan we.
Pocha nyamna de mu ye na wo say.
Nyamna de mu ye.
Okay. Ayenim da afi Western Music Awards na nka ombado. Nansi ya social media ye hu de wo say obabado. Pocha botum atwem kakra mai na.
Mo hu ni na ye kwata wo hu any information of the Western Music Awards Ghana Facebook page or credible information and with the offering and if my page need to be and with for first share or no Western Music Awards this year but
it's abadi potting na one ma this year watch them
me the economy minimum was na why and you fair share sorry you with the Music Awards for cancel what one year other events are all Ghana what they want to me yet within that year. I always think with them into the action but actual companies, actual corporations are what sponsor events. So one watch one first place I will touch another for what I down budget. First place here sponsorship. Now I advertisement to na CSR. Into me now there's economy koye economy na koye one of the reasons why yenya investor there one I was sponsoring no na yete in the no my na idiem so nyama na yenya ya award no the nyama no nyina wa double price nyina for sure why times 2 we times 3 you know here there the even yenya the same sponsorship every there for sure there ya double up yeska on so baby and you know ma why action on chance and the Western Music Awards and Kawacha but be able to do them but they not sure that they agent.
Nanko fu bebe so ka the venue no nti na watch or kakra no so ye no kora.
Hello?
Yes, hello na kwesi. Nanko fu bebe hello pocha ita menka. Nanko fu bebe so ka venue issues also can winter no chere kakra na.
No venue put on a problem. Venue be a problem if you buy the price of because the venue in each year or 10,000, 15,000. But you could be in this year the same venue or charging 21,000. I don't know in the corporate rate I watch Ogame. You know idea with the venue they not your problem cry. We are even for sure. Yes, a venue or technique there. Your venues will be able to make you but your cost the venue they not any problem but they are costing so they use 15,000 a day city award wabe times wabe plus 11,000 more in America there sponsorship madam no you need the same sponsorship last year but you can be able to buy award.
Okay, it's yen share in say for afidi.
Okay, you shabadi.
In say location data what be
and then location of the Yadaba out subsequently. But this year I'm 24th in our Western Music Awards or Badu. But I can tell you that we are not going back to Atlantic again. We have a new venue. You have announced later on HVR the 24th December Western Music Awards, the 7th edition or Badu. and yeah, certainly but I can assure you that we are not going.
Okay, all right. Into any last message?
Okay. Nana Kwesikum saying, where they just to...
Yes, sir.
Let me just ask this one. In terms of the sponsorship, Nana, you're talking about, so for a typical show, how much are we looking at in terms of budget in TIA? It becomes a little more constrained for you.
The Western Music Awards, an average Western Music Award, the LED screen that we need, the screens alone, we need close to 15,000 Ghana cedis. Right now, the screen people are charging 31,000 Ghana cedis. The venue I mentioned, now you use 10,000, 15,000, but it was 21,000. And now it being so, the Asia Western Music Award, so that you can into a sponsorship in the Asia and the entire Western Music are printing of ticketing, artist booking, one accommodation, 1 hour by Nadina. We don't need less than 120,000 Ghana cedis to organize Western Music Award.
So the 150,000, are you looking at this year?
120,000.
120,000. As against how much you were using previously?
We were using 80,000. We're using less than 100,000. The highest we had gone so far was 91,000. But right now we need 120,000, not less than 120,000.
Okay, Mamimbi sir, just the last one on my part. Are we saying for an event like Western Music Awards, which has been running for 7 years, is this something that you think is the cause of not really getting the kind of sponsorship that we want, or we can simply blame it on the economy?
I believe it's not a straight blame. I don't think we can blame just one person. It's the economy. I'm sure you would agree with me that even the media is suffering at this point because the sponsorship is not coming as before. That's not sponsorship, I mean advertisement. It's not coming as before because it is a place that corporate institutions touch when they are suffering. Example, when the economy is not going well, they would want to cut down on sponsorship. They want to cut down on advertisement. And even at my workplace, we are going through that phase. A budget of the advertisement. And to really know, I don't think it's a straight blame. But then again, so or a DPR, you would have to see the entirety. 6 years, 7 years, we are still in the teaching stage. So we'll go through phases. Phases where one edition will be high, another edition will be low. Phases where we did something not so right. Phases where we did something so well, and other people will come on board. If we have an entirely new, maybe I can mention it here, Midimafo Herbal Center, and I will sponsor this year Western Music Awards. This is something I've not mentioned it anywhere.
Oh, okay. So that's going to be your headline sponsor.
Midimafo Herbal Center, they are coming on board for a show like Western Music Awards. And I think one of the things maybe other people are observing and observing very well near there, we tend to attract the corporate world in ways which brings our industries together. Because I'm talking about a medical center, Midimafo Herbal Center. They are coming on board as a headline sponsor. Now, we have 610 Music, we have Brush Energy Drink, we had Rigwalk Training Center. So if you have followed Western Music Awards since the inception, you would agree with me there. We don't even cut across only the creative arts, but we touch on every industry. So you see us going to a place like Rigwalk Training Center, which is into oil and gas. Oil and gas is also the music and dance and music and art of our own. But we brought them on board. We are bringing Midimafo Herbal Center and the medical field, that's traditional medical field, into it. We are bringing the energy drinks into it. We brought them into it. So really, I think really we can hardly blame the economy, which is not only Ghana, across the world. In all humility, this year I was in US and I've seen the economy, they all suffering. The economy is all over the world and we had our fair share.
Okay, just 23 days away from the organization of the program, because the program is 24th now, we can say you've made about 80 or 90% of the money you need for the program.
Oh yes. Even if we have to do Western Music House next week, are we ready?
I like that. I like that, okay.
Okay, so Nana Kwesi Kum saying then you be the was there any entertainment. Okay. All right. Nti inya na ye kede ombodo no sisia yete efi PRO for Western Music Awards ayenim de obobodo on the 24th December. It is a location no so ba most my yedi in Hong Kong. Location ne ba ye be di Hong Kong na waso ate. And yanko some of the trending issues are orko kodominim da ate. Maso mati obi ate awarisham yes ate. Ye betre ye na adwen. Yeah, the phone lines, yeah, the WhatsApp line, but to also able to I then share what you know from. Until we are come to talk about Kwame Eugene in Semia in Kofuri King about the house help. We are sure the manager at I can so what was a risham, yenya eating come outside. Okay, and to Mary in Sema Oba outside the back there on a Kwame Eugene Juma. Now, so answer na Kwame Eugene fund there obey a house help no be fund on your house help na said that should be one in San Juma Kakra. Now I shall why your house help ya still in San Juma one more uncle saying and no can was ma Kwame Eugene say only the tray call bye bye. No uncle son name monthly salary or demand 400 cedis on the pen or the share ni same donko. As for house help in San day. So why are we talking about this? All because of Oye Kwame Eugene. One poor Anthony baby impo betina unjana ayeshe most man in some noko. Now so ye be said intima Kwame Eugene ye oya. Is it good there obey the madeno? Sika owo bebrebe like inyamo wo until to mention in poker. Manager. And so I shall me a day.
Rhetorical question.
Me can some nan shana markets. Just nimpa one. Able to my one just insanely.
That's fine. But I'm sorry if I have your permission. Let me just make a quick comment on the Western musical interview now. Oh yeah, no. I think that you did a very good interview because out of this session, for the first time, the PRO has made a positive statement. Say the show will come on one.
Yeah.
Wasanso Amayati, as I said, they have a headline sponsor. According to also on Kwanuwaa baby. So he's saying it for the first time on New Day Television and E-Globe. And kudos. Why?
Oh, okay.
Yeah. All right. So what I want to say is that, in fact, at a point time, and I enfi organizers of Western Music Awards, Westland Entertainment, na ere hawa dwene kakra because we share the space now for 7 years. Okay, so that's the 7th one. So for the past 6 years, they've been doing it, and each time they come back to say it's not easy. It's not easy. CEO and Pabing Nanakusikum Sepiao.
I remember also say the last time after the show, no one a personal self called police say
Audiobik. I remember, yes, say Audiobik Atebia near Babachena or no report. It's always I am my impression say what they toto near Kwanuwaa crab, bro for Castle because if you just oppose it with some events at Kwanuwaa crab.
Okay.
Recently, your comedians they are coming up with their own shows. We saw what Jacinta did in Accra. I mean, it captured a lot of attention. People went. But when it comes to Western region, it becomes difficult. And for the biggest, for now, let me just say, quote unquote, maybe it's debatable, but for Western Music Awards, we can say it's the biggest industrial awards that we have now, spanning across all sectors, because within that award scheme, there were music for womb, there were media for womb, or share the other ones, the likes of WRTP, and you're restricted to radio television personalities awards. We should Miss Western, it's a pageant.
Yeah.
But when it comes to Western Music Awards, even though the name suggests music awards, it cuts across media because they're also doing some form of music or they interact with music, it's not the biggest thing. See, up to a point where na yente one kase bibia rekoso no. Na how I going to say finally. I'm say ya na ne and wo fear say the loading no. E beto ho ankrofo boje won so ya ne say sese anso ya confirm say eye nyame ya adoma 24th. Ebeba so nti ye bebo organizers no abaso and na won so a won anya kokuduru eye nimdie o se nimdie heba won. What say for a herbal company ankobeka say ono de enyum awards de odre den but won a wo bonyom yi wo yare nti adenga they get their medication.
Okay.
Media we advertise for them.
Of course.
I think that is a wake-up call for the rest of the businesses to also invest in things like this. It's headline sponsor Maba Western Music Awards. Yabeka say Nyamin Shram Monko Soa more activities within the region. So the best comes from the West, you know. It will continue to stay.
Okay, I can also
okay. Also, Mr. Meshe, Mr. Meshe, the way forward. What are we doing in case we don't get sponsorship?
In case
what are we doing to support ourselves and how to get the brand going? Like we should look for ways that being as an entertainment or as an event industry,
okay,
as an event organization, so that it won't be that say sponsorship, but that
not
means that
is it I wish I have a quantum na able to mention.
Okay, first I'm suggest here you should look for a way of a branding event, no, because say if I couldn't there or sponsor or being a BBF man or willingly or sponsor. But if you don't convince the person enough, if you don't let him know, say, oh, say, sponsor the me events here, this is what you get, this is the benefit that you receive. I think that, oh, yeah, Chidebia no opedo ye to watch it.
Oh, okay.
And now opedo oye in favor. But say opedo you have to let them have that feel and then let them know the benefit that they will get from it.
I think near Aikaka no a very good one. That the way forward a very positive. Near mechanism says sometimes for event organizers and I say event house or money profit making, no. Also, I mean they cannot venture into anything that it will generate some income for them. Okay. Said they need to be organizing the events. People patronize it, and then they get the money out of it. But I think that sometimes what we also have to do, as industry players, so say, ma so do baby, people will crave to be part of. I'm sure it's also another way that can also facilitate the sponsorship process because the economy itself is having a tone on every event. Everything and the state of the economy is affecting it because and it's rightly so for any business or sponsor event whenever there's a retrenching in the economy, what they do is that they cut budget. They start with advertisement, they start with sponsorship. And those things no suffer. But some people say, even in the midst of all that, na say about Western region, na ya so say when it is Western Music Awards, you cannot have any other thing in the region apart from Western Music Awards. Okay. When it is WRTP, you cannot have anything apart from WRTP. If it is Miss Western, you cannot have anything like that. Now, sponsor Nukrati baby, no stressing your region, ya so your event, we are patronizing it, we are talking about it. Up to now, made in Tadi. Kofi Kinata yantenenka.
Of course. Yeah.
Up till now, and look at how big Kofi Kinata is. But up to now, made in Tadi yanten. It's also say anka made in Tadi yabumana obia kutema. I mean, the sponsors will run to it irrespective of the state of the economy.
Do you always think is the sponsorship for now?
Anna.
And that's the reason why some of the programs number because I can't made in tardy. Because some of the things I get to the number one thing to is venue.
No, sure, Kwanuwaa.
Yes.
Let me tell you.
Okay.
As for the venue and all those things, we complain about them because of capacities.
Okay.
Well, so for an event like Made in Tadi, Kofi Kinata can pull the whole of Secondary Takrade to the grounds, but a henombeko. But even if he wants to do it, there are some open space.
Like now there are some.
Oh.
Like where?
Memo Oko TTU Park.
TTU Park there.
Takrade Technical University Park, no.
When was the last time you see that place?
I'm promoting you.
When was the last time I found her?
No, but
okay.
But I think that
No, I just want you to mention a place.
clubhouse.
Clubbing house.
Sarway or
Sarway.
It's an open space. People can go there and still have an event.
Yeah, okay.
So what I say. So
Let's leave it
what
there.
I'm saying is that, but if in fact, to be sad now, okay, I said the venue is not a problem.
Yeah.
That's what you said.
Yeah, that's what he said. I said venue is a problem, but it's Sika and a
Okay.
problem. In fact, let me tell you, Sika uwe Sika, whatever you want to do, you can still do.
You can still do.
Yes, the other things, yes, we need to still be fighting for. A year nanka ye stadium muni adinina, a year open, well furnished, and nanka ye to me events or what, all the better. But you see, apart from that, we're also looking at the kind of events and the people it attracts. Once a new event be and there was that huge crowd, you know, to the
Okay.
extent to say we may need a gendu to organize it, or we may need a sipon to organize it. There are some small events which can also run, but if it is not properly run, you realize say a issue at the amount. So the venue and all that, yes, we are here, we know how difficult it is.
Okay.
But I think that Sika 7 so echo year will still be able to organize it.
Okay. This is some no koye. The May Father Marconia na Makacha where sharing there. Able to my sponsor programs be Bray or New Day TV. Programs be able to my sponsor E Global, able to my sponsor Sports Signature and the Crackpanish saying New Day Breakfast Show, like all the shows new ones to say baby able to my sponsor and especially getting to Christmas in your meton just come and speak to us young boy and maybe baby can be a bedua way to into number not but to screen or deny then afa na afraid any age in common. Into 118 able to my send SMS a good number no screen or 020-021-2226. We are live on Facebook, New Day Television, able to my call na I share, na like, na comment, edame. Into back to what I was talking about a war. Okay, into advert and the number no shock on a whole come fine, but you're able to my fa. Na friend, anytime na eating komo, young boy getting at us, yes. It's back to komo and eating the Western Music Awards about Kwame Eugene and Semi. Yes. It's a same way na Sisia Mary or Dabo Tija Kwame Eugene was second the uncle with just 400 CDs. In Kofu Bebre Kade Kwame Eugene pa bottom for 400 CDs pay. Went to one mawam nyane sani juma not just 400 cities and then 400 cities of that. Manager won't even do that. I want to go and work here, Juma. Who get to get more than that. So do you think it is the right thing now, Kwame Eugene Oye?
Okay, Kwanuwaa, on this Kwame Eugene, I'm actually getting a feedback say some of the things no baby or a breaking technicians and patcho.
Oh, okay.
Let's work on that one and
Right.
sound and maybe so that
okay.
we can work on it well. That's some feedback I've got.
All right.
But thank you for the feedback.
Okay.
Kwanuwaa, asema we be say asem pa because the sanya no anka the issue of house help and house help of Anka, it shouldn't be topical, but it only becomes topical like this one, especially when it involves a certain personality beer. We really do not anticipate saying something like that will happen. And until now it happened. Now when we say Kwanuwaa na nkasa na time ana ya de Mary e koma Kwame Eugene no ya nte ho asemo.
Okay.
So bianca ho asema nkyere yo. So akoba say Mary nte Kwame Eugene champion. Won say ho nsem eba bebrem. And the girl is granting a lot of interviews. In fact, me ma share the interviews be different platforms. And things are Kwame Eugene so Mwababa responded back. Just today, I also chanced that video of a Mary Mami Ankasanso a grantee interview say Kwame Eugene a free girl no a threatening say unjai the kind of interviews now or you know. Nyampesa mekane say beginning of the agreement no and I make an yeah dear wasamba ne beka ema ya yenka
sure
you name the content of the agreement, but some of these things when they come up a wake up call to all of us and fa hu nipa kwa oye oni obi a sign oni obi a ye bibia let there be agreement. So I said let there be agreement because
but agreement in what form?
Yes. If it has to be contractual, if you have to sign.
What of verbal?
That is also accepted, but your word against my word. Also, when it comes to verbal agreement, can also be accepted as an agreement, contract.
Okay.
But in the event of your word against my word, how do you prove it?
That's
Well, because if you want to really say the kind of information lady no they call out, whether it is right or it's not right, the initial discussion was that Kwame Eugene the nebe sua adwuma insanu adwuma and at some point in time now omasha and then the family had to go in and ask said that ben na Kwame Eugene say adwuma lady no eye man no eye Mary eye man no so ka say or the new kosua adwuma to me
because even some of the shows say Kwame Eugene Okobo no no on America some of the shows
sort of so if that is the case or started the new kosua adwuma na Mary no to me enye nia SSOye until when I comes back to my initial question say what was the agreement?
What was that?
Sort of say it say omo agree so sir and Kwame Eugene so afei de wenya ne opɛ enti on fee ababa ne dia ono so he's not being fair to them because sabe the lady cannot serve you in her entire life. She must also get something for herself. But kromo hanankasa na when people are vulnerable say ebia ne ho so nti ohia obi mua then people take advantage because Kwame Yeboah kotsena na Mama Brown show so. Emma, I think in the conversation, Mac Brown wanted to know who that Mary is.
Yeah.
Emma, Kwame Eugene, Ekasa how the Mary lady planned her menu, his menu, and all that.
Yeah.
Iti Kwame Eugene at the point, no Mayeti, I say how helpful the Mary has been to him. So then, if there's also something for you to do, just to reciprocate what the lady is doing for you, adena wonye. Adena wonye.
It's a video mpo Kwame Eugene lady ne call one of the show.
I don't know
who yes.
Where home? On social. On social. I fed the amount of 400 hours. So se nipa ebenwo ojina kumemu nyina eye ade ma sort as in fact some very lady we there at a point till say you say or you be obo no everybody even thought say somebody he was dating.
Okay.
And no Kwame Ejebeka said no.
Why the mic na nkaza so rap preview.
Well hu na waso ni mu just say usha not the relationship between them was good. It is if truly at some point in time you need to do something for the lady. Why should it be a problem for you? And Osha interview na Mary granting no I say oyaobi ewonimu me sure so say and at the point where the lady says okay for me so adwuma for me so na Kwame Eugene ka so okay e bia soma wa beso me nyina no me de sika puduro say mawa menye sure say anka will be here discussing this.
Not at all.
Because anka by this time obi hat no ho ase. But for it to happen and according to the lady no the 400 Ghana asha ne nsem no na akoye say sebe because ebu na ugusu ebu no until then she now has to come. And of course knowing the kind of person he is no he will only run for public sympathy, and that is what is happening now. Says ane maame so say wa frɛ threaten say she should stop what she's doing. Does it mean there's an element of truth in what the lady is saying? Well, enti asama ya kane de ya kan ba besi say ene ebia e Kwame Eugene de na aba na ye ka. But there are other people who are also treating people like that. The fact to say obikra ewo wo nchen na obetumi aboa wo no, you don't need to treat the person like that. Let me just create this scenario. There was this thing I watched on Facebook. Na papa no esikeni pa. Na omo motini nchen nyina, especially ni cook. Eni nwe nyina no obefie obi di dio matem obekan yo pa chiro mo obe say yakaso bi kan na adwen a o kan na adwen chiro mo pa ne gate man ne cook ne cleaner o kan yo petrol mo di dio matem na we na da kro obefie pe na ne cook ne serving aduane o serving aduane no just when he was about to eat pe no who say nkrofo share mask armed robbers, a hall, and then they pointed a gun at the man, asking him, say, Nisika, what them honina on famra. I fed your papa and I echo to no patchouli. And he had to just go in and bring Nisika. Until or this sicani in our brand new year, no. And I almost stepped outside the door. Just when he stepped outside the door, no. And who say house help the cook no ekuta ne bag no be say ne so kwen no so no nso ofifie ho and no say adan ana no say o sani am Roberts aba ho na o ma be attack no onim say ebetumi ato no but o sans wa ka kire ne say ne time dey aso because eduane no odi ne kra no or the poison egum. So the man had to now cry and beg them, or beg the lady say, on there's a poison cry wom kwa monko njano. Into hona fade the lady ma the supposed arm robbers ne bar back. And no mu yi o mask ni nyina. And no mu di sika ni gu ma ni table ne so. And no mu kofa gate man no e buy. And a lady ne ka kire ne say, "Uye sika ni. We gina wo gate ano. Me na me ni aduane ma wo." He can easily open your gate for you to be attacked, but you don't respect him. Eduane call yem that can kill you directly. I cook for you, but you don't respect me. This scenario kakra you create when we say in all the money and everything you have, it couldn't have saved you.
Sure.
Apparently, no more arm robbers. Into your mom now for and no more plotty. Sir, they want to show the man something, teach him a lesson. Into muye no, no more the man is sick and any baby a man. But house help like I say on Tanafium or cause. So then the man had to apologize. Say from that day he was going to respect them and all that. All that I'm trying to say is say Sanyame yawa dom na oto nsema sebe nyo wo nchen no me mbuni say oye nipa hunu bi keke. Treat the person the way you should treat the person. Sanka Mary mpo ba ya Kwame Eugene se onye hwema wo mpo ya na se abase wato aduane ama woda wasa nsuo ama woda kra ofi wo nchen akono pe bibi hye ne nsa.
But what we are also seeing, even though Mary inyama bebre ma Kwame Eugene ma so me tumo ho de Kwame Eugene so no ma Mary ni nyaje because there was a video that I saw when I married in birthday. Kwame Eugene ye party man wakati cake. All programs are on a married in nature. All programs. So what? Abade, is it because of Sikana or the man or Sadodro and other than? I mean
maybe what more oniano and yeah enough for hair because maybe Kwame Eugene like a kind on many band as in the more about to Fiona Kwame Eugene sponsor again and then all the mean a fee aside pay now or was and so what the man and for me I think that for her she think Sikano Yano and yeah enough like I said that way top up. Be another
top up.
Yeah, but Kwame Eugene to feed there. Okay, my other man no see enough. Into Damino 9 day. Okay, this money that you are giving me is not enough for me. Into me to engage money bill. Next there as some nature, but for you to let him do what he feels there on yen, like on yen enough no. For me, I think that it's not right.
It's not right.
It's not right.
Kwanuwaa, let me ask this question. What is the point getting somebody to be satisfied within this shortest time and then building a future for somebody?
Oh well.
Kwanuwaa say oti hwe na ebiade bia me ba wo nchen ma be seuska na wa mamiska ma koto eduane edi na masanga ba na ma be seuska. It will get to time you get tired.
Okay.
But say ebia to make us say okay, nana de bia ba menchen ebejiska. De pa na betumi aye. Me say oh ebia betumi aton phone. Okay. Ma minto phone ma na fa ko ye adwuma.
Na wenya more than that.
Are you getting it? I mean, this is a lady and I make no say oboade ayeboa. But if from what we have heard no, the only request they made was that Fani Suye Juma Insanwe Juma na onya future for herself.
Yeah.
On building something for herself. No ka say onya. I mean
Tibi anabotu amano time kakra.
What kind of time, Uncle Watcher? Because time on any better, that was the agreement. On them punching or G to me there on any baba betina. But what's in our house help yana why still in San Jumaim Concoy?
Who didn't call chrome, who didn't call shows now could yes.
Oh, she saw or didn't.
No, I mean, what does she stand to benefit? Or could say you know about them, nothing, but they want to build a future for her. And I say, would the family suya ejuma. But on also for say, me started in this ejuma, we be on to nephew, and I'm here. See, at this point, you know, be a joining interest. Obi a joining, Kwame Eugene so joining interest. Say, okay, if I grant her request now, famous Shoshana Menyana, then I'm also going to be deficient somewhere. But an American, Sebe, Kwame Eugene, it's your work you are doing, it's your career. You are making a lot of money. Tisanyaka recently, we name Mr. Drew issue. What about your interviews? Like I said, your percentage you've been giving at a point, you brought in a lawyer, and a lawyer now will share at the amount. So if you are getting paid, you are getting money out of who Juma way, no be said for me kusuya mensuensa Juma na minya bibi kakra now say no wonya. Then it's really a source. I mean, cost to worry.
It is some of the interviews na ne mame or no ne mame po kade ne bana koto Yoruba bi fio. Enti yen konkote mame ni interview no ye ban komo ho na da chedu ye da mo.
Pontie mi enye se asema me ba be ken ye mi ken. Enye atro na me metwa. Eni se akwala no kura o fi mi ho ko ho no ma adi na eye ne na bi nye ne da e wo mi ho. I know oh man also a trash to say 3 times and 4 times.
No, on chance on change.
I did say, oh, there's a new kumana or coman. A being on me what da.
If you want to go start,
if you want to, if you are seeing in or by Jordan, Jordan, you may and you may 12 o'clock no by. Inti Okuda, Yawada, Fiada, and you may 8. And also, I didn't say yen or trashy or trashy or coma. nti okoko ma na edi ne ba clinic o so mu ntimi ye nti oni moja ye fa no ko tete kwashi na edi ne ko tete kwashi mampon edi ne ko na saa di no so no ebi nya ni da a meri dwere ho na papa no eye Kwame Eugene ni school father asanga afra no pay aka so won ntimi aka say oh Mary unhu ti sen ana oh Mary nti wo kwa jayen oh Mary oh why nyaadi asem osaka ni say interview no oye no onje ye na enya di a ebe bua no e wakwan bia so enka Kwame Eugene wonu na ne hu be kire no ewom eba ni den na akola no Mary no hu be kire no nti won hwe ni ye enye saa enye ni papa saa woni na oti me ba no oni mi so me nimu no.
Okay, nti Mary ne mame ne interviewer or granting na ye kwekwote. Bansa na ye bobo won hon. Pede the phone lines ne tuja. I will say wo fie botum afre na ye then achrewa dwen nya ye cheche ye na agent kama fine. Nti mame no ensema orikeni. Ose ne ba no ni da me Yoruba no nanso e de obefie no sisi etwa Yoruba kakra abano de. Na wo frɛ so one friend be said that oh Mary who te then ebe fe bibia ye kama na fa what friend what in the warning day onje interviews na da. Okay, do you think what Kwame Eugene or yeah, even though we don't know if that's the truth or not, but my men no orika there in same day no sisi or ye put the Kwame Eugene befre na one ma warning another baby dama.
Okay, all right. Kwanuwaa to say that I can one say there are a lot of issues surrounding this whole discussions, and I'm sure sir, when callers also come in and they have some other information we don't have here, they may also share with us. Sesia menya information bi obi nso say nyono nso te ye ne say enye say na skill training na yesoma lady no anopa na one bantem oba be ye anajo 12 na wenya reason bia ama Kwame Eugene enti because of that no na nibufu ya say and then well you got fear because of the attitude she's putting up enti okay that's basically it enti on also for say that is another thing oh yeah no na ma Kwame Eugene ebufu ye but you see even with this particular reason if this is the reason then again I can confidently say that we shouldn't have gotten to where we are now.
Oh yeah,
because share nipa ewo nobody can claim infallibility. Yenyina from so where so what I say at any point in time and from sobe to miaba the only time it becomes a problem is when I started atwaso
over and over again.
Yes, and no na fe de ebeka say we ya de we ye ka kire jai unjai then it's becoming a problem. Sa explanation ya me so menya say whether that is the actual thing. Me say Kwame Eugene ko ye interview with Mark Brown, we all saw how he was full of praises for Mary.
Of course.
Or how Mary is managing his life. It's young funny say young girl as she is, na BBSC, na one day empo wafuma. Do you have to let her go like that? Now make an answer I say, do you really have to do that? Iti papa wayama onyina no sa action which I say you have forgotten everything. Is that how we treat people?
It can also be the oneniko shows na the there've been so many times I walk out on Bantam. And na se okofa nyinsa no so ba efie ho a Ghanaian si ya na yetina ha ya yebesan so aba betina ha de. This is what had happened. Kwame Eugene one she Mary ye one na akoko show on the namhan na namha wa akofa nyinsa na ba. But
I'm also thinking that maybe there are times Kwame Eugene also obwa getting in a certain way. just as Kwame Eugene or benefit from girl no. Now I believe the girl also benefiting from Kwame Eugene.
Okay.
Maybe ana the me small misunderstanding na about between them ninti. All of a sudden no Kwame Eugene papa yeni na she is not talking about it. Just as Kwame Eugene previously she talked about girl no the papa but recently she's not talking about. I believe that the girl too might be benefit from Kwame Eugene, but now no she's not talking about Kwame Eugene. And see, for me, I feel that for Kwame Eugene's brand, she should just compensate the girl.
That is what me I'm also arriving at. Because, okay, so there's another school of thought. Now you're increasing his salary to 600.
Okay.
And now because of the act she put up in Kwame Eugene decided to take it back to the original 400. No, just to punish her. How can you do that?
Okay.
What the young fan say? In the midst of all this, why can say? Okay, mean to me no untenabio. Into ko. What's in the sikaso? The girl is not happy about it. The girl is talking about it. Who say, okay, who kasa dia mean to me no untenabio to ko.
Okay. Mamifa colleague Munashi is on the line. Hello, Munashi.
Hello, good evening.
Good evening.
Yeah, how are you?
I'm good, and you? Munashi mean to one country say right, ejina right or left.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you now.
Okay.
Oh, your line is breaking.
Mine is breaking.
Yes, so.
Oh.
And now it's okay.
She can call
I
back.
think now it's okay. You can talk.
Alright, so Kwame is an issue. Yeah, I'm angry. That means think of it out here. It will be my best and that was so many people together. These things are something that what I'm going to be saying. I'm not adopting that person. No, I didn't adopt that person. I beg to myself. The council.
Oh.
So I think I noticed me.
Oh. Munashi, but Potosani Frey and BMI. As some more can know ya medoka crabat me shadan tini. I think some mamitenica crated the honor or cough a house helper. I went on a work of a house helper on a nebasana question juma for into honor yeah, because
I don't know, America said the house help system a work romohano. And Kwame Eugene the first person.
Okay.
Yenim say nkofo fa nkofo bet normal nchem. Eventually they help them acquire skill. Obu oho to make sure say okay, me no ba betna for 2 years. After that major okwan mema osika na woko. And nothing as obesha me very first statement as some American say. Yenyina we don't know the agreement they went to. When I made that statement.
You made that statement.
Say Sanka if yenim agreement omokoya then we would have been able to tell whether Cecilia Esino who is at fault. But yenyina no yenim the agreement they went into. Enti our discussion is going to be based on niayate.
Okay.
Any what we know exists. Such as and Kwame Eugene is not the first time. Yenim nkrophobia. Omo de nkrophobia betno omo nchen. Omo de omo sua adwuma.
Yeah. Ebi mo po won ko school.
Ebi mo kra de omo ko school. So these are things that exist already. It is a Kwame Eugene there no. No oka say okay me de wo ba me fie no. Wo de wo ba be soso me mu. Enti
But Munashi asana banti enche de yebetin voice ya. Yes, Munashi.
Yeah, Kwanuwaa.
Yanko.
Is it okay now?
Yeah, it's very okay.
Okay, so my sister, my manager, or the other side. The thing is saying, yo, no for family using one. And that decade, no, after now, it's not even up to 5 years old. So I for 3 to 4 years.
Okay.
minimum agreement, no, although we all don't know the agreement.
Sure.
But me angle, no. Me for that man is saying 3 years to what? My housemate put for an accident. Okay, fine. The people are sound, me the sound said, parents or anyone better now. At me, I be not least I know, I few time hour, it's fine. Many what because salary at them. What accept salary? Who is my salary? I expect to send me something to you. When I'm at all, you just even now we I don't want salary now. You that who die out to have to be because I understand. Because from what I stand up and what happened or no. I think if you are taking salary for somebody or you salary pay or do cow. And then he says you'll be at the class one or different agreement. If not, unless I fall, I'm going to have to make one. Make one who I just said, I don't think I'm not paying her. I'm taking care of her for the university. My responsibility. And I'm asking you to accept it. I can provide, I cannot help my hand. Miss Janica Mansley, I don't owe her. I don't owe her.
Okay.
I have to consent or I can people say, when all we
Oh, well, I did.
Really good, yeah. Okay, remember what I don't know. Yeah, actually, if you say, I'm not yes, no. This is not I get that. I know that maybe I feel like you will let me add that, or let me put you. If it's also one more, extra 400, can 500. Yeah, you want me up. That's what I'm going to do. And for me, that means I'm extra thing. No, boy, or you ask me, man, I said, okay, this is you are three. Wow. Okay, you are what boy you are back. So that means,
okay.
You understand? That's worry. I think you're asking me for him. What's
okay. I think all right. Yeah. Okay, Minashi, yeah, though I said it to me for but we'll line or break here at a point by a take a crime, show money JTB, I was ATB. I said I didn't from I was trying.
I think they're now all kind of it comes back, she's establishing a point to say Kwame Eugene does not owe the lady anything if the agreement was that but yeah you mama met you oka and now otuaneka. And no sooner she also agreed say yenina ye name what is in the contract.
Sure.
So to some extent, whether we speak in favor for or against, we all don't know the contract, the details of the agreement. So it's all based on assumptions and probably the interviews that are going on.
Yeah.
And no na me person may establish say irrespective of sa enyema we nyina no nye kosuri nyina no okay Kwame Eugene you are not entitled to bibia nipa na ba besomo hwe ansa na obi beka bibi no it means say bibi ana esi anuti na mpanyefo say bibi ankoka papa enje kirede.
Okay, and see Martha will line it moment for Martha.
Okay.
Hello Martha.
Yes, dear.
Yeah.
Good evening.
Good evening.
I mean, I'm better than come back. You know, she was. May I be a come warm? But not obin chamber.
Okay.
I'm any kind of cashier, me say. Yes, say drop. Or in bed or in the costume.
Thank you.
And I said, I just am not in bed to ma. Or in bed to not wash me. But a good time I'm so many getting to 3. Nippana you me after some man air coso. But a good time send me 50 or more for can be so sure that it can't in 7 day. Any kind of mocha. And again, the only new experience that offer fear on the mat cool. Because of behind one of my got a person for only new situation I'm a phone. If I am kind of correct, although I find maybe I sang at the Obi Baba now in China and send a gray but a more or a photo back for China and China over say no. But I said, of the last man, I said, be back. So from far. It was a delay, and if I'm what I'm saying, would delay the time they do off Mount sooner, or not so I'm one. Yeah. One who bet some service.
That's
okay. All right, thank you so much.
It's contribution a matter so the Abasasian. It comes to the year can say there are situations like that and focus but na chain. Me to your say but me sand why you say because obianiwa you can pay for the total service of the person. There should be some motivation factor. Obu o person go school. But when you be at Bible, look at what happened. Jacob wanted to marry Onwankasane uncle. Osumye. When the time came for Rahel to be given to Jacob, what happened? Okacha said, Debbie, peninu warrior, ketuan to me and worry. It's then say a day peninu Leah, Emano. And some seven for extra. And a ketwano, it's obu honomana who quack or sumna. Or no because I'm not there. But the new time as I say, or ye commitment na and no ember. And no na make us say, ye na at the moment I ye name the agreement between Mary, Nebusian for any Kwame Eugene. We can only debate around the conversations that are happening. And now Babe PSA. Almost say they are not happy the way Kwame Eugene treaty Omobano. And American Sanke before Friday they would not come and say because Kwame Eugene can do more than that. What is the point? So say I'm having so interview about Safi, you are even calling and at someone can say, "Wuna who well, I am not against Kwame Eugene. But what I am not too comfortable is when you have the ability to do something, but you refuse to do because you think you have power. And no name a problem, no. Well, now, what's here near America, and that's all that I'm trying to establish. A fair say, if Kwame Eugene, you can call the woman and say, sir, interview no okono, onja and yes, sir, or no, and home children, and ye, who Kwame Eugene. One, would him say, you are powerful, you are a celebrity, a semi-copia, you have money. She's vulnerable. Sort of say, but anka oye bibia nyina wie ya wankasa uba beka how the lady has been good. And eventually when who says she's putting up an attitude, they said na munashika say our boyfriend was there. Now the girl is putting up an attitude unto me o say ebusia me na meka say betina me nchen. Me say yenye say ne say me hu say 1-2 attitude bi any mimpo ankense say me ma wo hwe but me ma wo say fako na kope bibiye eno kra no ebusia ni nyina be bon sama because you have gone out of yourself to do more than you are supposed to do even though you are not entitled to. It is the ability to do something. Please, let's not take advantage of vulnerable people. Let's help them.
As okay, Mustafa online do moment financial chunkom. Okay, Mustafa. Okay, me tell you.
Oh, okay. Me pacho I girl no bra one Kwame the secretary. Okay, interview na me repeat kaka.
Okay.
Na the another any trend say o say Kwame di na down for na on any ball Monica no exactly on Girl is man anopa into buy na biasa. Into buy no na Kwanuwaa di biza nke okoko he. Ana o se na down for na e friend Monica. One na suma no. Into Kwanuwaa di bufu. Ana o ka se so okoko e na okoche da no. O buy na nka bibia ye na kadia na Ghana ko beta. Into two options. Either so be tene na ketua so. Ana say obesake no. Okay. The another man again take on the side or more beko. I can't be corrected too, but according to the interview, the
Auntie Monica now na be the recent nyomo and na Esuma Mary no.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, thank you so much. There was a friend such information.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
it. I'm here, Jack. So I'm saying that baby. Somebody can also say who know Facebook send new message. Or send new message or send new message. I feel that why you attracted to Monica.
Come here, Monica. Well, say new Monica, small house help. Hey, oh yeah, some.
Say who? Look at another twist to even the story because or see your name or they be or sorry and or Paul sending message in tea. Not as I fed your person. And so send a Monica to Miss Mary. Hey, yeah, Sabo.
The best way say together.
Make us a Sanka girl Nempo. The last part of Mustafa Adebayo, I like it. So then he even presented an option.
Yeah.
Say, metal salary so 90, ya suma obi, wa Monica, asuma wo Mary. Now about say maintain salary so. Then I'm yes sir. Yes sir. They can say yeah to think California so there. I can confuse Kakrasa. If you hanum, you can say Caleb Umbre Juma. Umbra 12, 2 o'clock, and I Caleb do her. And I got Caleb on Jacketia.
Okay. Manager. Okay, for some my young child, Umbre is here. You won't come over be I had but said yet. Okay.
Well, it's beats. KK. Oh, yeah. I don't need worry. If you don't come home, yo. Never X. Can somebody call my baby? That I love I'm only. Oh, but now I don't need worry. If she don't come home, yeah, I go there. Can somebody call my baby? That I love I'm only. Oh, but now I don't need worry. He don't come home, yeah, I go there. Cause I do yawa, Shemaya yawa, Never done day worry, you don't call me, yawa go there. You making me turn up, baby come on. Now you will go to follow, but you making me go. Hey, I wanna carry you go. Now my feet will do. I'm missing one up a coco. Girl, it be you under my mind. All the sounds that they call, if you don't come, I go die, yo. Now I don't know worry. If you don't call me, then yeah, I go there. Can somebody call my baby? That I know I'm only. But I don't worry. You don't call me, yeah, I go there.
Come on, I'll let you count quicker. N-E-R-O-X, N-E-R-O. I'll let you count quicker. N-E-R-O-X.
I don't know, sitting on a woman, hasn't seen a make a American Mama. So, me sitting on me crying at you, never move the man to walk around. I'm so fair, I'm a baby. I feel
fancha manazimunko. Now tell me say manyenu yo. Other men no mu na fancha nazimo. Na me hu da empada madina. Oh do you? Na me yeke no na samnai. Makumem mi do biase. Yeah. Oh the be from a way. Mi do biase. Yeah. Amara ma hu matia. Mi do biase. Yeah. Oh the be from a way. Mi do biase. Yeah. Amara ma hu matia. Yeah. Ma didn't want to know for your jimba. It's in a mean show. Shabachu. Yabi ranodi. Tibidio bibini broni. Bide tiyemi na nati ya wanu know for your jimba. It's in a mean show. Shabachu. Yabi ranodi. Tibidio bibini broni. Yeah, which week they need to Jenny Yagban. I'll let you can't pay me mommy. You're chatting in your phone. Tiny Jenny Yagban. The Wakano Yafonu. The Hivi Kladuku. Come on. Standing there from a tram for the cuckoo. Come on. Natural girl now. Pono fimi duku. Like a be on him if you English. You can do. Come on. Can't care for fire, but if for fire, Jane, Mammy, I can be buffet. Come on, film potential. Come on, and here, Gaja, we. The Boden Jay, me if you cocoa e. The what you she love and Cabalapi. What don't coca cocoa tea. Gonton, what fair, now you were jealous. The one they can, mommy, parents. How are you one notion and Cabafala? But Jimmy Jim Femina, the Bensella, Jim Walla one timber. Miniam Mabashi, Akucha Mabatimba. Me will ask my bonnie, you must see my yes. The water you people when they are in a mess. My womb from a toe flock at your bank. Me do be ass. Oh, the bell from a way. Me do be ass. I'm my rama home at the Me do be ass. Oh, the bell from a way. Me do be ass. I'm my rama home at the
Baby, I share will be away E Global Life on New Day TV. It is still a bottom mark of Facebook now cause section New Day Television na I share link no. Neda me in command yeguda yedi. Wadwentre a bottom mada send ye number no wo screen no do. Inti yanko ye ne last topic I pede in the ye discuss and sana ye fi ha cause this ye be share ye ne movie industry. This ye wo Mr. Are you Mr. Yawa Isaac wo if you hanti ye be hwe nsensem a okodo industry nim abedin tan one ma ye ni movie industry no wide and we collapse na ahye say ye na ye bi wo ho a ye botum ye da to ye waso wo questions ye wo asemepede bi say botum ye da sen ye na ya den ye bisa ye da monte I don question the member wo ho direct abedin tan na say ye ni movie industry on koye.
Okay, I mean, me feel that there are so many factors or contribute to that.
Okay.
In the sense that first, when you're moving, cause baby she moving. Now, the internet is here and conference. And then one of them here, competition from other foreign movies. No, the first nanka, TV, Ghana movies in Kutineu, by the musical movies Nadina show into why there still people prefer those movies over what we have here. The content. The content. I do a Ghana movie there, a storyline. We were to my predator. What will happen next? There is not that kind of suspense. It's not a pedestrian or moving into the character day about some of the next. No. I was saying that the next scene of Bano, one no local, Ibiana be the concert. See the next moment, I was saying our Pocuna with the concert, I will look in Pocuna any name your problem, and then I if you know a Kakawajanache. Into Damano, we already have seen what you want to do. Into Bibialam Pusumi there. Okay, I should sit down and watch. Or
is it that I want to watch shows, story, no? One show ni ye another then.
Once work on in the story development. I want to make sure the story now too tight. We provoking one interest. Because it's now on a measure movie now. At the end of the day, me predator. Mobesi next definitely Osia. Me sure the next time measure. Now another issue actors no. I think last 2 days we did about Ejeko no kere. Yeah, because of onka onya opportunity to be acting tina movie industry now. But that's not true. Popularity alone and yet the reason na for share moving, because if it's the popularity alone and anka back there people like Biruvesin Jr. now so many past actors and all no one would jay in movie industry no so but that's not the main focus, because even Lorraine Day Kofunim no. Okay. There are so many actors BI Kofuni were popular. Nti je koni popularity na ama their own opportunity no. Ono to me can there or because they own your opportunity in movie industry now perform. Nti one of the factors now, like I said earlier, here content no, na competition, and then the competition is related to the content. And again, so I'm a an actors and so work on themselves. You know they have the natural talent. Okay. But as to improve, learn, they don't do it. If I bro funny day, if we in roa, but to research, say even exercise being necessary here now, over build the body up to suit character and rule now edamana now obey. By an in rule now, 9 days yes action, start cut, do it again. We don't go the extra mile to work on ourselves. And on your directors and they watch my actors and will go through them process now. Directors will rule, but our actors also rule as they play. Okay. Because recently there are so many people that they don't have the directing background. No. So when they to them they think it's enough. Because they don't have vast knowledge about what they are doing. It's all now, Wama, the interest in watching the Ghanaian movie now and then the movie industry no, okay, that's fine. Eka, a viewer sometimes, you know, 1 hour acting, they know they are part of it. Yen manager, on the soil acting, it's important be some manager there in some or kind for some of the characters, you know. The 1 year, one ankasa 1 year research, one shisha, mama won't robia, what's now how relax, maybe walk all the shooting grounds in another. Direct and the 1 year there, cut, yen beam. Most more can, is it like that?
Oh, yes, it's like that. It's like that because we share the mechanics that go into even filmmaking. You're shooting in Yama Bebre. You're shooting Yama Bebre. You see, sometimes there are some movies here, on Netflix, na a woho, or some of these movie hubs, na a biwoho no, ube follow no, you would realize that it took them for 2 years to shoot. Some of them 3 years to shoot. You know why? If at any point in time they are not getting things the way they wanted, they can even stop the shoot. Revisit the script, do what they need to do before they can do. In fact, he made a statement which I like so much. For a character to play any role in movie, all that you need is the natural flair. The director can work on you and get what he wants. Because for every movie set, the highest authority there is the director. Okay. Not even the executive producer. For purposes of education, you know, executive producer, you're more like the financier, for the movie to be produced. But the director on set, be making sure say everything is done. Now, Kwanuwaa, for a movie to be done, I have starred in few of them. I have even, by the grace of God, produced my own movie before. I didn't even do it. So I'm not surprised that others are not doing it. There's even something that we call pre-shoot conference. Some media houses do. Others do not do. When they're supposed to, and that is where the characters will come in. I want to talk about. Say, there's a pre-shoot conference now. When you go for that conference, that is where you are introduced to the characters in the movie. Any who you are going to play a role with. And to say, if you are the lead character, female, and he's the lead character, male, in fact, in some movie houses, they will give you like 1 or 2 months. The two of you meet, engage yourselves, talk, discuss your script, have fun. You know what they want to build? They just want to build the chemistry.
Okay.
In that movie, he will be your boyfriend, you are the girlfriend. So they want a natural phenomenon to come. And that's why they are doing that. Until you don't go on the set and see him as Isaac. In the background, he's already close to you. Until when you are acting, you feel very, very free to do what you are supposed to do. In the pre-shoot conference, the character is explained to you. And on our society example says sometimes you are supposed to play a role driving. You don't know how to drive. Sometimes the production house will take you to a driving school.
Okay.
To go and learn how to drive and come and drive that car in the movie. Chrome would rather cheat. And in the cheating, this is what they do. Kwanuwaa doesn't know how to drive. But you be more on parkona drive it. All baby park car no ni amanesi. Na wo ba betinem. On action a camera na ba beto so say won wa park. The only thing they will do is that they will shoot the wheels of the car. Driving to park. Into your more paniaba app no na Kwanuwaa na team. Kwanuwaa has driven, so Kwanuwaa to me into car. But a production house that is serious with movie will take you to a driving school, go and learn, because obia driving car naba besi ho na waba betine mo dia ye wo act no is different from one kasawa driving. So when he talked about character, it is because the processes we go through in making films, especially in this country, you know, does not give us even that platform to give us the best quality that we want. At some point in time, then we just have to tune to what do the people want. Okay, so let's get a character that can insult. Now you create a movie, and no script, and no ad-lib, one kasa, get to own, and once say a bed narrative scene in the actual. Say within this scene, you are supposed to meet this person. Monka masem. Moka, I say, okay, I have monkate. Now, that is the kind of way things are gone. That notwithstanding, we have people that are also investing in movie. And that is why those people, when they do the slight movie, a chesed them crowd, people would want to watch. And one such person, especially for now in this country, I know. I may not know all of them, but one person I know is Shelley from Paul Manson. Shelley's movies are such that anytime of a premiere, in fact, before she even releases it, she has sponsors for premiering and all that. Talk about the Adam's apple, and up to date, people would want to watch. She invents old style. So you see in one movie, Ena Ashoko and Ajete Anan acting, and they are dancing to an Amachi Dede song.
Yeah.
So you get a natural feel of the movie. But the kind of movie are sometimes about happen, you don't see all those things.
Okay.
And that is also because the investments are not coming. Inti me patro nkwa. Oh, me patro be ya dire mame. Mpatro ntwa once mame. Mpatro ntwa to see mame, because onye ready say obetua. Just as you rightly said, don't say, you know, I do a movie.
Yeah.
And then at one point I said I have a manager.
Okay.
Inti you. Inti obi friend me, and I say, oh, talk to my manager.
Okay.
I say, oh, Nana, and I'm still okay. 80 offer my manager. Offer my manager, no. Yantini paninkam biom. Yantini paninkam biomo. You know the conversation that went on? The conversation that went on is such that, opese the shooting schedule. I will have to go on set.
Okay.
What time? How many scenes am I shooting? And all that because I don't have that luxury of time.
Okay.
I don't have that luxury of time.
But I think it's a simple way.
It's a simple thing.
It's so simple.
Oh, this is, forgive me, this is me. Now you want me to come and do something for you. And then it will be the source of motivation because when I'm coming out, drive.
Yeah.
What is the fuel component? Person betua bibia santi. Oh, nanam patron be one see be mame. Nanam patron be one see mame. It's when those conversations it's when those conversations begin to come up. Also be lead. When those things begin to come up, who say, and to me, enye papa bia.
Okay.
I just say you meet a kind of director who is so good at what he's doing, and Nona, with the little time I want to, to me, ama something good come out of it. And we are sitting on TV. Let me cite Aproku as an example.
Okay.
Aproku Theater.
I'm sure they'll listen. Mr. Aproku,
oh, sure, good evening.
Okay.
Aproku Theater, me. Aproku will always give me a script. A book a script to Bayera. He'll give me another one. My friend rehearsals,
Okay.
I don't really get the time to go. But one thing about Aproku, they say, so when you time now call one rehearsal, sir. Before you leave there, he will get what he wants.
Okay.
And at the end of the day, you are able to give the best.
Oh, okay.
And that is Aproku as a character, but Aproku on time, Mafua.
Mr. Aproku, yes, one time, Mafua.
It is, sir. Aproku, Bakachano. Mafua, Dumbra.
Okay. Mr. Aproku. Yes, one time, Mafua.
So that's on the other side. But what I'm trying to say is that if you are the type of production house, now we name and people will still want to come and watch because they know you give them the quality. Theater is not too established in this country, but Uncle Ebo White would always do his and people will run. Abubakar Latif will do something and people will run. Over Western region, Eddie Brains will do this and people will run for it. Why? Because at the end of the day, they know that what they are going to give out is good. Well, so these are some of the things that we need to really put in place. Bema, the movie industry. No? The last thing I want to say is that people are refusing to also match movies with generations.
Oh, okay.
Generation. Share. I'm sure say we know about by the far side. By the far side at the time, a storytelling thing, which Mama Dokuno will sit down, put the children around, narrate the story. It's more like a folk tale.
Okay.
Then they are acting. Beautiful things. Now it's not in the system. You better do those things at the time. We appreciate it. Into say, by the far side this time, which there's even an upcoming project like that, we are coming to do. You would notice, say, we can't go to the same format as they were doing because the generation has changed. So we need to, even if it is still the same by the far side, we need to do it to suit the current generation who are always on phones. And then Akola 2 years can play game on phone. Such Akola no now kotna all the ne kwatete by the far side. He you. So the movie people should also match their storylines to the current generation and not a friend with taste and preference.
Okay.
So once you are able to identify the taste and preference of the people, you give them what you want, And at the end of the day, they would accept it.
All right. So now in Costa there's some of the course in the TV stations now, you were on my name. Because most of us in Bumu telenovelas, won ye yene local movies, you know, po a jump say storyline in Shadan Koyeba. As a sana, a bon other stations are once way. Is it true that TV stations so they are also part of the courses? No?
Okay, yeah, I don't see a factor. And then one thing I sometimes surprise me after even where you are changing, then they discuss it. And sometimes what they discuss the culture of the people. Like the movie now, we are a Mexico movie, they are discussing the culture of Mexico. But say Ghanaian movie, and at least being like some Ghanaian, like Mr. Asari Obodo about insulting in the movie. In Ghanaian setting, in who paying there or Niyanko paying aroba. No. You see those kind of proverbs, Benadi or Casa 1-2. By and 1-2, no Ashisha over 1-2. No. So you don't get a chance to even discuss this cultural element in our movies. But then because the TV station, they feel that people like this kind of movie, Mexico movies, Indian movies, into one chain. So I think the the TV stations also play a role in that. But then what will change their mind? What will change their mind is what we would produce. If you produce what the people like or what the audience like, then they too they will show it to us.
And at first in the theater house now the now first cantata na the ta kodopa. But I say I shut down who cantata. Me shut down you but minimum cantata.
No, cantata no a type.
Okay.
A type of act.
Okay.
It is just acting interspersed with music or songs. Inti yetehei, if we decide to put an actor, na ye actor, na ye do baby, na ebia based on act, no ye jai tuonyoma. That is the style we are calling cantata. Now, TV seminar okay, no. Before I come back to the cantata, where I sit, I would not necessarily want to blame TV stations, especially for the commercial stations, because hey, if I'm a TV manager,
you are a TV manager,
and I am paying bills, such as I am paying bills, staff need to be paid. We need to buy equipment. Na Obeka say me Ghanaian movies when I will not get eyeballs. Now, in the media space, there are usually 3 things, but that can even be merged into 2. We always want 2 things, rating and revenue.
Okay.
Now, rating is dependent on the eyeballs that you have. And when I say eyeballs, I'm talking about more TV, no. If it is radio, more mutie. So it's me per eyeballs to the station. Meti we minyayanka obia wagana habia New Day TV. Anka yen hwe bebia. So it's the eyeballs that I'm working. Na nyamiadom, I have a program like eGlobal. Now a due time for eGlobal, I'll get a lot of people to watch eGlobal. Uti.
Yeah.
I'll get a lot of people to watch eGlobal. Now see, mami nye eGlobal. It's min kofa another Ghanaian movie Emra Obia Enche. Based on maybe a third party report people are not patronizing it. I will not.
Okay.
If I have to bring in a foreign content and it's giving me the eyeballs, which I can commercialize, because for us as TV, we only commercialize the viewership we have. So if I can commercialize the viewership I have, and it's a foreign content, now say for purposes of patriotism, I should show just Ghanaian movies. How do I make money?
No, okay.
It will be who say eventually, no, say me show Ghanaian movies nekrana a be kakrebi. But I'll be able to do a lot of eyeballs. Se kromo ha me who say omunyina pe I were Ghanaian movie. Na say me yi Ghanaian movie na mo be hwa. Why not? I will show it. It's just the influx. It is all Nigeria. The people have accepted their Nigerian movies.
Okay.
Look at the kind of movies, the Nollywood movies that come out. People have accepted it. Omunim movies are within the space they will watch. Advertisers will come and put their advert on. In that regard, no, what will obey then? Obey the Nigerian movies. So television stations, no, it's not just because we just don't want to show our own content or we are not being patriotic enough. But what is actually happening is that we sit there with a certain strategic mind, wanting to translate viewership to revenue.
Okay.
Station more. Based on research, that's what I would do.
Okay, that's what you do. All right, let me read some few messages. I'll say, New Day TV, you guys are doing, New Day TV are doing great. Please, the lady attends you. Oh, yes, because graphics, but I'll say, mailing time, yeah, so we should do and summarize everything. I think the few time I work, I know. Yeah, fan summarize it, baby. Into my member, I can say, graphics, please calm down. Calm down. It's a I can remember as someone they are discussing, bonnet for my just a last words. Graphics and make a last word because time now. So graphics is giving me pressure. Hey, graphics are on duty.
So I'll touch on the Kwanuwaa Eugene issue and then Ghanaian movie.
Okay.
Kwanuwaa Eugene, for me, based because of his brand, you should just compensate the lady so that you have his piece.
Okay.
And then with the Ghanaian movie, yes, if you want people to patronize us, then we should make sure that our content is quality so that we will be able to compete with the outsiders the outsiders who are also competing with us. So we should just work on ourselves and then everything will be fine.
Okay. Yeah. All right, that's super good. It's my member manager. Before I do find out what meaning then I'm watching Nancy Kwanda Yeko Takwatike. How far with the preparation?
Yes, Nami Adoma also Ochana a Farmers Day. And I think that at the 9th Farmers Day Award celebration. And now for the first time Western Region is hosting the Farmers Day national level. And some regional level, no, and so Ebasunte Nami Adoma Ochana New Day Television staff Nina van and we are driving straight to Takwa. Yeah, the live coverage of the regional Farmers Day celebration no yet bebre ashafo intinia ebekoso watakwa bia no mesrama just stay with New Day Television, you get it. And which you know afi yebesanso cover the national one and also ye being live. We've been told, we know say His Excellency the President will be there. It's we need to give you the best in terms of quality and all that, and that is what we stand for. Inti nyame adoma sane waka no ochina no all road leads to Takwa for the National Farmers Day. But the joy and the happiness about the whole thing is that New Day TV will cover it live. Inti obia betumi ashe wherever you are in the country, just stay glued to New Day Television and we'll bring you the best.
And for everything that we discussed today, you know, all last words.
Oh, me last words in you say movies nedia, yeah. Me who say aprokun so share enti aproku ye chiao.
Okay. All right, remember I kept a day show bia.
Kemichia Hedy Benz Theater.
Okay, I do. All right.
Also aprokun kra no wate.
Okay. As in Mr. Aprokun pocho wa mo nkra. Santa Nyambwa Friday Mesho we to corner makacho. Graphics, you have heard you. Mamemfa Asidake St. Petroleum Industrial Company for Vena Drink, Bigo Drink. Ena Pidos Beauty Parlor on no Yemeno scammer mum. About my friend was 0241472110. Nature Kwanuwaa Asida FM, the real leading to Vodafone and her in our war. And a Dan V Beauty Parlor, Dan V Beauty Parlor. ono no obo mitiri kama mam fine ono so ehihye nature kwa na ebo hon wo opposite Kings Furniture ebo to my friend was 0245296552 me do bibia say me da Ike na manager today in the overcome home my age meeting no but live on New Day TV in my way wo fie baby e wo bia e share me fee bia thank you so much the enyamba and I MC our camera me do bibia say Menko baby, yes, your favorite movie, enjoy. Yeah, the bots you do your demo. Kodash and New Day TV. Most my manager Kenyambo Echino so Farmers Day program live on New Day TV. Thank you so much and have a good evening. Meeting to Kwanuwaa Macaron.
So don't